Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and we're going to talk about video games today. But first, before we do that, I would love it if you guys would hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel grow and I'd greatly appreciate the support in helping this channel get to where it needs to be. So if you like video games and you like tech, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Now let's get started with today's show. Alright my friends, we are back with the Witcher 3 video. This time we are set to the same exact settings as the 7800 XT. We're at 4K resolution and we are running this in high settings with ray tracing enabled with the DLSS in quality mode. And I really do just think it's like the VRAM that kind of holds this back from being able to really perform. I mean, obviously it's pretty close. I mean, that's pretty close to what we were experiencing. I would show you the settings. Well, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to show you guys the settings real quick, just so you guys can see. Graphics, we are set to on, DLSS ultra performance, and then everything here is set to high. Display, we are at 4K. We are not using frame generation, and let's keep going until the thing stops us from playing. I mean, as you can see, it looks absolutely incredible. But I mean, look at that VRAM usage. That is a little bit concerning, to be completely honest with you. It is, you know, we're getting these little frame stutters. 1440p, this game runs beautifully. Runs beautifully at 1440p. You can even max everything out. You can have everything going. But with this on 4K, this card does kind of struggle with that. I want to try to get to the town square before like the recording just stops again. And this is something that I noticed over on Hogwarts Legacy too. If I try to run that at 1440p at ultra settings, the VRAM it just shuts the game off. So some games are going to be good for 4K on this, some just are not. Depending on your settings, maybe if we go to like medium settings or something, we could probably salvage that, but I don't know.
It's not safe to go out on the streets anymore.
Right in. Come in.
And yes, my AMD drivers are still on the PC, just so you guys know. We're not trying to make the freaking 4070 Super look bad at all. We are not doing that. We're not being childish in any way. I just think that, honestly, if you're wanting a 4K experience on The Witcher with ray tracing, you're probably going to need a stronger card. Maybe the 4070 Ti Super would probably be the best entry point for that. Or obviously your 7900 XT. 7800 XT does it, but you have to be, like, you have plenty of VRAM, but you have to be, like, look at this, man. We're almost at 12 gigs of memory on this, just being right here. Which is pretty interesting if you want my honest opinion on that. But let's run back out over here to this place. I mean, getting these wild frame spikes and stuff are pretty interesting, but you're still getting your ray tracing, obviously. You know, but I mean, you're in ultra performance, which doesn't look bad. I mean, I would say it's just as good as this is decent image quality. Like, the image quality doesn't look bad at all. I could easily play this game with these settings. Easily. To me, it just kind of falls in the whole, like, VRAM struggle for this.
Let's go kill some monsters.
But I mean, obviously, if we drop this to 1440p, then all of this problem goes away. All of it. So let's try that real quick. I don't know if it's gonna. Usually when I set this, it stops my recording. All right, guys. I just tried to switch it over to 1440p. Let me show you. I did run just a little whiles after that just to try to make sure it was going to be stable. Let me show you that real quick. Okay, so we still have everything set, but I did change it to quality after I came to 1440p. But we're still got all high settings and display. We are at 1440p, and I turned on frame generation now. So let's run around and look at this for a minute, because I just wanted to run outside here. So this here is pretty much my optimized way of playing The Witcher on this GPU, on the 4070. Not exactly at ultra settings, but high looks very, very good. Like, you can't really tell the difference. This looks, gosh dang, beautiful. And with the frame generation on, I mean, it's very smooth. Like, it's pretty smooth, pretty smooth. I think this is like the highest you're gonna get between the 7800 XT and the 4070 Super. If you want that ray tracing quality, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. Like, you can obviously have ray tracing on the 7800 XT, but you do kind of have to turn them settings down just a little bit. And this looks nice and sharp and clean. Very, very nice. Beautiful looking world still. I swear, like, between this and Dragon's Dogma 2 right now, like, oh my gosh, I love these two games. I'm really digging the Dragon's Dogma 2 right now. So I'll be putting this video together for you guys, because The Witcher 3 is is like literally my favorite game of all time. I love this game, and being able to utilize, you know, ray tracing in here and have a good experience, feeling pretty good. I just want to run back over here to the square and let you guys see the performance over there as we run back up there to the heaviest part in this whole game that I've found. That just seems to be the one that's like really like, here, give me your frame rate. So let's see if we can hold that through here. Yeah, we're not even dropping that bad. And with Nvidia's frame generation, with it holding up there in the 90s, you could probably, oh, what a stutter we had there. But I mean, if you're getting that like every once in a while, like a little tiny stutter, that doesn't matter to me. That doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm perfectly okay with those. I don't care. That doesn't bug me very often. Yeah, so but in a perfect world, we would love a perfect frame rate, you know, graph all the way across the whole time. But some games, man, they just work differently on different hardware, man. Sometimes you're gonna get a good experience, sometimes you're gonna get issues. I mean, like, all the way through, I mean, like, when we're in the square and we're dropping to 40 frames a second on this game, like, the whole time you're in like the capital on freaking Dragon's Dogma 2, you're basically at the 40 frames per second. So yeah, and I absolutely love that game. I love that game. When you're out in the world like you are here, where you spend most of your time anyways, everything is incredible, just like it is right here. Absolutely incredible. I love this game. This is so beautiful, especially with the digital vibrance. Oh my gosh, I just love seeing the beautiful greens and all the different colors, and it just adds so much to the immersion of this. Get over here, drownies.
Come on.
Oh, these guys are 2 hits now. Ooh, gosh, that's a beautiful game. That's what I started when I started playing like Dragon's Dogma 2. I was like, yeah, that game is like very, very close to The Witcher, and it's so cool. I like it. So, all right, my friends, I want to get back to my Dragon's Dogma 2 playthrough. I'm freaking really loving that game. So, if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.